Today is a Monday and it's cable car day. Won't let this moment pass us. Oh, I may not have been in frame when I did that. And today's cable car day. We have to start off by walking across the old city to go to the Pile Gate to buy our tickets. And then we got our tickets, we are gonna walk to the cable car, and we're gonna get the cable car up and the cable car down the mountain. I think it's a mountain, it might be a hill. Either way, we're gonna get some lovely views, hopefully, of Dubrovnik itself. And it can be Nathan's first cable car. You've got a lot of first transport this trip. He's already had his first plane, and his first bus, and now his first cable car. First train as well, was it? Have you been on a train today? Train this week? No, I don't think we have been on a train this week. Not even in the airport. So, first travelator, he did that. Anyway, right, we're off to the cable car. Sans Chris at the moment. Chris is finishing backing up the last couple of days' footage. Nathan and I are going to meet Mum and Dad. You see the baby in the mirror? Say hello, baby. Hello, baby. Okay, here we are at reception. Now where is Nana and Grandad? Chris has been struggling a lot on this holiday. That every time he stops to take a photo, magically people appear and also want to take exactly the same photo that he's taking. Evidence right now where there was nobody here when we stopped, and then the second that he gets his cameras out, starts taking the photos, magically 2 more people appear right in front of him. So it's okay, they only fill 25% of the frame. Can't blame anyone though, it is a beautiful view from up here. Got to the walls of the old town, which is here. These are the massive walls. And we finally found our cable car sign. We didn't up here on our first night. Just kind of here, a little pizza place. It was super yummy, but it was the first night they'd opened and they were not prepared for people. They were definitely not prepared for babies. They did have a high chair we could use, but it was really only half a high chair. It was like a second-hand one that didn't have any straps on because they'd fallen off, and just wasn't my first choice of high chair. But it was fine, it did the job. And the people in there were super lovely, and they really did try and accommodate us, even though they weren't really prepared. It was kind of like a soft opening for them. Aha, I thought we lost you. Turned around and Chris wasn't behind me anymore. But here he comes, photographer.
Take your time, fall in line someday. It's hard to win, hard to pin one day. I look out for you to soothe away the blues in your eyes.
Pushchair friendly, they said it was. You'd be fine, you can take the pushchair on the cable car. You can use the pushchair at the top. It's dead easy. They didn't tell us, but they have millions of steps that you've got to climb to get to the cable car. We had to come all the way down here, round that corner, and then down there. I think it was about 50 million steps, but at least I now know that Chris and I have got no trouble carrying that pushchair. It's a really good job we didn't bring the eye candy, and we brought the nice lightweight travel one, because I don't think I'd have been able to lift the eye candy that high. You like reading your book? You're reading about all the animals in Chinese. You get Auntie Helen to read them to you, won't you? Yeah? You get Auntie Helen to do it for you. I such a long way down. It was Nathan's first cable car ride all the way up. Yeah. Hi. Did your ears pop? Did they? Did your ears pop on the way up? Mine did. Yeah. Can you see from the top of the cable car? All the way down.
Take a stand, move your hand someday. In your eyes, no disguise one day. I look out for you to soothe away the blues in your eyes.
There are so many people up here. It's really difficult to get an edge view because you've got to push your way in. But that city is so pretty. Nathan was really good in the cable car on the way up. My ears started to pop, so I'm sure his ears were popping too. But he was really, really well behaved. He was a little bit moany, and we had like, it went up quite nicely and then it suddenly shot up. It's scary. Do you like your rice cake? Is it yummy? Does that make you happy? A bit of sun cream in your hair, mister. This is the view right from the top of the cable car, like above the cable car. This is roughly where we were last night to have some dinner. We kind of, you see where the pier comes out here, we were just there eating dinner. And our hotel is back over this direction, a bit further, behind that cross somewhere. You can see what a small city it is. So the old town is just here, where the walls are, down there. And that's all down here. So that's King's Landing, this bit here, and yeah, that's like the fort bit of King's Landing, and then around here. And this is kind of modern Dubrovnik, and stretches for miles and miles all the way around the peninsula of the coast. Absolutely love the way the water is glistening as the boats run through it. We're definitely gonna have to do a boat trip before we leave, and then Nathan can have his first boat trip as well. There are so many new ways to travel when you're on holiday. Like, you just don't get an opportunity to go on a boat at home. Not very often anyway. I'm sure we could find a way if we wanted to. But for now, I think we need to go down. I could do with getting a drink. We go for some coffee, Chris. The real difficulty up here is, although they say it's pushchair friendly, there are so many different levels to this viewing platform. And the lift only goes to one of them, I think. So we've had to tweak the pushchair up and down several flights of stairs just to get to see it all. But the views are totally worth it. It is beautiful up here. Although it is a bit busy. There are, I think, 3 cruise ships in today. Oh, at least 3 tours from cruise ships. So it's a little bit busy.
In your
beautiful cheesecake to go with my mint tea, and Nathan had like the tiniest little bit, and it seems that Nathan is not a big fan of cheesecake. Once he'd had a little bit, he seemed to like it a bit more. You did? He loves cheese and he loves cream and he loves milk. I don't see why you wouldn't love cheesecake. Is it the texture? You've still got a little bit just there.
Saving that for later.
Yum. Is it good fun? Can you see lots of stuff? And say hi. Oh, no, don't look at me. Hi, everybody. You got a good view? Oh, hello. Back down to the old town, hey? Cannot believe how many modes of transport we've managed so far on this holiday. You've been really good on all of them, haven't you? Even ones where we have to stand up and hold the camera miles away from the baby. You waving? You waving at the baby? That was it. The end of your first cable car ride. Yeah. It'll probably be years till you go on another one. Yeah. So in order to get all our fancy B-roll today, we've had to leave Chris at the top of the mountain, like top of the hill. And Nathan and I and Mum and Dad have come down in the cable car, but now we're just hanging around at the bottom waiting for Chris to come down in the cable car. Unfortunately, we don't know how big the queue is up there and which car he's going to be on. One car's already been and we've got like 2 or 3 cars to go, I think. Hi!
He's still smiling at the camera.
Luckily, you are in a super good mood, aren't you? You're going to go home and have a nap next? Yeah?
And here he comes approaching. Is he on this one or will he be on the next one?
No, I don't see him.
No, not yet.
We're on our way back down to the city from the cable car now, but we've had to pass an awful lot of steps again. We chose a different way down to the way we came up in the first place. There's still an awful lot of pushchair carrying to do. It's been a really long way. And we haven't finished yet. I think there's one more set of steps to go. Oh, and it looks like a windy one. Let's go back to the hotel room. Oh, you probably can't hear me, hang on. Where's the bathroom? And we realised as we were like in the lobby to the hotel that Nathan had fallen asleep. Oh, we're so close to putting him into his bed. But so glad that he managed to fall asleep in his pushchair. But on our way back from the cable cars, we stopped at a little shop, picked up some snacks, put them into the pushchair because that was the easiest way to carry them back. And then he fell asleep on top of them. We've been sitting in the room, unable to get to our snacks, or the vlogging camera, which was also underneath there. And then we realised that we'd also picked up some milk while we were in the shop, and now we were faced with having to get the milk out from underneath him. But we've done it. We've done it. We've got the milk, and he's still asleep. He's still in his pushchair. He's still flat out, which is awesome. I need to try and put the milk in the fridge, which is right next to where he's asleep. Oh, look who's finally awake again. He's up from a monster nap, of which we managed to eat the world's crinkliest snack. Like, so noisy. I don't understand why when we went to the shop to buy snacks for nap time, we bought the noisiest ever biscuits and some crisps, which we didn't even dare to open. Anyway, he's up and we have about 2 hours left of our day. So what are we gonna do? Could we go and get some dinner, Nathan?
Hello.
Or you could just love your daddy.
Got your phone now.
What? He loves basically anything that costs more than £100. His favourite toy. Yeah. Oh, clunk! You broke the biscuits. Don't break the biscuits with your big head. Move them. I want to show them your bed head. Look at that amazing hairstyle. Can you see it? Hi. You can't have them. Boo. That was a good bit. I'm not quite sure what we're going to do for dinner yet. I think we might end up just going to the shop and picking up some bread rolls and some ham or something like that. Making some sandwiches. Good morning. Good afternoon. Good evening. I don't know which one it is.
Exactly.
Hi. But before we do that, I think we're going to stop by the bar and chat with Mum and Dad. I think they are sufficiently napped as well. And they are hanging out just getting a drink in the sunshine. We aren't going to be in the sunshine, but we can get a drink. Hello! We were way too tired after climbing that massive hill and back earlier on today. So by the time it came to actually going for dinner, we decided that we really couldn't face the walk out to the shop to go and get something for snacks. So what we have done is ordered room service, which is super exciting. We never do this. And we have got, we should open one of their cloches and see what's inside it. Ooh,
Burger with cheese on it. With cheese on it.
Oh, there's cheese on yours and there shouldn't be.
Yeah.
Anyway, the reason we have ordered room service is because the little man is supposed to be asleep. This little guy does not let us sleep to me. Luckily, we didn't have to wait too long for a replacement dinner for Chris. Did mean that we didn't get to eat together though, which was a big shame. Hopefully we will have a sleeping baby shortly. Don't forget to give the video a great big thumbs up if you liked it. Also, don't forget to make sure you subscribe. And if you're not subscribed, you might miss next week's awesome video. I think we're going to go climb the city walls tomorrow. So don't forget to come back, check that out. And I'll see you next time, guys. Good night.